So obviously the position and the orientation of the shed will impact your site specifics. So in this example, I'm just going to use this area. I'm going to rotate this a little bit. Let's say, hey, my shed is going to be here close to the car park. I'm going to hit confirm. I could toggle HG to see how it looks like in high definition. So yeah, actually, I'm going to move this a little bit more. And yep, that's okay. Let's hit save. Okay, that's all I need. I just need to put my shed in the block and orient it correctly. So now let's go back to our designer. I can run my engineering again. And I can say, look, I would like Shedmate to determine the site specifics automatically. So when I click next, it's actually running the wind analysis, and it's actually getting that data in terms of the terrain category, the wind region speed, and all of that information. So let's just wait a little bit. That generally takes about a few seconds. Good. So now it's just asking me, would you like to add pricing to it? So you can see the price live. Yes. So I'm just going to use the master template that we have in Shedmate. Every company has its own, and I'm going to hit OK. Okay, now I have engineering that's building class 10, TC2, region A5. It's in Mount Gambier. That's importance level 2, city of Mount Gambier, and that's the council address as well. So I'm just going to hit OK, and now let's open our engineering so you can see the full details. If I change here my visibility to engineering, I'll be able to see what Shedmate kind of calculated for me. And here I have some details about this engineering. It's actually saying that the shed contains at least one width bay that is longer than the length bay. Let's decrease that. Okay, let's just click fix here, and that's okay. This shed contains mezzanine. So at the moment, mezzanine is being treated as a custom engineering, so that's important to mention. We're working on actually including this in the automatic one. So for this example, I'm just going to remove that mezzanine. So you can see that Shedmate kind of talks to you as it goes. Save the shed again. So it's saying, yep, your shed is optimized for engineering, which means that we have applied some engineering and it's good to go. Once again, if I open the engineering details, actually, I'm going to request engineering compliance report here and show site information. So you can see here that has a VDAS and V service, which is the wind speed for the ULS when we calculate if your shed's going to break it or not, and the wind speed for the LSL, which is when we calculate if your shed's going to have a lot of bending or deflection that's going to affect the service of the structure. Okay, so that's the new workflow. As you can see, extremely simple to run. I'll probably, while I'm here, I'm going to show a few different things. You can see here that multiple engineering options are available for the same shed. This is built on purpose. I'm here on our Shedmate environment, which has a lot of different computations and settings. For example, we could have here a company that uses knee bracing. So look at our pricing here. I have $48,000. If I click here, this changes just a little bit more expensive actually. This one, and then I have another one that's fixed, so you can see the price is different as well. So what's fixed? This is based on the support. This is for welded plates. Okay. So obviously we have companies that they do welded, they have their own fabrication, and we have companies who use our generic brackets, which doesn't require any welding. It's just brackets with bolts. And then we have different computations for different types of companies and settings. If you are just using brackets, you wouldn't have that fixed option there. So this is part of the onboarding process. When you come to Shedmate, then you're gonna refine what's available for you. Other companies will prefer not to have options at all. They will say, hey, Arthur, I don't want to overcomplicate to my salesperson. I just want them to run, and then they're going to have a comp there for them. Yep, that can also be done. We can just remove everything that your company doesn't do. For example, here we have double up. So that's another different comp, a little bit more expensive, but it uses double frame. Some companies do use only double up frame, and that's how they work. We have another one that's knee brace, but now fixed. We have another one here that's double up, fixed as well. So as you can see here, different options for the same shed. You could keep with the simple one and move forward. Now, once you want to request an engineering computation, so you can receive the full engineering certification package for your council approval purposes, you can come here and request engineering compliance report. And you're going to notice that this changed a little bit as well. So we are now providing more information to you, and we open up fields that you can actually communicate directly with the engineering team. So for example, for any reason, if you feel that this computation is incorrect, if you feel like there is a bug or something going very odd here, you can flag this computation as incorrect, and you can talk to our engineering team, say, hey, the footings seem to be too big. I was expecting it to be around 450 by 600, something like that. The only request and advice I say here, and I maybe Renato might agree with this, is try to be as more specific as you can, because if you just share with us, say, hey, this is wrong, our engineering team is going to receive that and it's like, yes, what's wrong, and you're not helping us at all. So that requires a phone call. That requires more communication. So eventually your shed's going to be delayed. It's not going to be delivered as quick. But if you're very specific here, then my team can actually get back to you in a faster way. And by the way, don't use this to just try to optimize the shed at all costs. Don't use this to exchange 10 different emails for the same design. Shedmate is giving you the best it can. This is mainly for when you find really issues, when you find those red flags and say, okay, something is not right here, okay? But your shed was already calculated and designed in the best way possible.